But I think that I'm in. So can you try moving, Andre? Aha! Okay, looks like it works. Host is always white. All right, that's what I figured. E4 Chad play, by the way. Do I Scandinavian? The problem is that, well, I don't think that he can recapture immediately anyway, but you know what? I mean, how do you respond to E4 with anything other than E5.5? E4 plus root 2 is actually what I think this is. Interesting. Interesting. 2 knight h2. Yeah. No, that's really something. Let's see. Wrong direction. How do you fuck that up? You have so long to set up the. Whatever. We're not gonna shit talk Andre. Problem is, it's just so damn difficult to. So damn difficult to move your bishops. Actually, I think isolated pawns might be a little bit better. I know it sounds nuts. All right, you get the knight out early. No, I've said. I mean, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. 3 knight d 6.5 is a real clutch play against the like whatever this structure is. But I'm actually not too worried about it. You know what? I think we're gonna do a little bit of this. It might seem sketch now, but I think it's a good trade. Andre, you can move your back pieces and push the pawns away. Andre knows. He was here for earlier. Now, that kind of sucks because it prevents me from doing exactly what I wanted to do before. On the other hand, I don't think that this pawn can recapture if I... Okay. I mean, I've made a terrible mistake. I actually didn't really want to move the knight because none of these angles work fantastically well for me. So I guess I'll do one of these and hope that this pawn can't capture this knight, which I think it can't. Because if we look at where this edge is here and draw like a 45-degree angle, I think that it misses. That's interesting. I think that that knight can actually probably capture this knight, but my knight can't capture that knight because it's shielded by the pawns. So maybe we push this pawn forward for that reason. Then again, I should have pushed my pawn. No, if I push my knight any further, then this pawn probably captures it. I think that we probably do a little bit of this now. That might have been a bad move. That knight might actually... His knight might be able to capture 3 of my pieces at once and potentially mate me. So I'm not sure that I agree with my own play here, but we'll see. Oh, okay, he doesn't do that. Well, that feels pretty good. Maybe we just capture this pawn right away and bounce back and hope that his pawns can't reach to recapture. Though I think they probably can. This one is maybe sketch, but I think that this pawn can definitely, yeah, capture that knight. Question is whether I can capture that pawn back. I think the answer might be yes. The answer is yes. Then again, if this knight takes here, then I don't know if I can recapture. Oh, okay. I thought we were safe, but we weren't. I think that we need to get a knight over there. Pronto. The bishops are a pain, man. It's so hard to activate the bishops. Like, the knights might as well be queens because you have so much, like, freedom in terms of angular selection. I'm feeling a pawn move. Interesting. Oh, it's so almost perfectly fits back into its home square. That's super satisfying. I wonder if that pawn can recapture. I don't know about trading my pieces away for pawns like that. Because I'm actually not up a billion pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I lost one pawn. Andre's lost 2, but I've also down a knight. I mean, I think there's something to be said for the pawn advantage. We probably recapture. We probably just capture here, right? Yeah, I think that's the right play. I messed up the direction for knights for some reason. I try to pull them. Oh no. I see. So you're like moving in the direction, but it's like the opposite. Yeah, be careful, Andre. It's like billiards, you know? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. But I think actually this maybe is good for us. Let's get our bishop on this long diagonal, yeah? Alright, activating his knights. Probably a good play. I think that we probably want a little bit of this section. If this knight captures, I'm actually not sure that I can recapture with my knight. Oh, okay. He's opening us up. Does this pawn take the... No. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. Right? The answer was yes. Never didn't have it. Easy clap. Okay. So he's opening up our center, but we also are obviously opening up his center. Then again, the flank pawns are actually kind of really hard to stop. We're down like a knight for pawn exchange, basically, but I don't know that I'm super worried about that. Let's shore up our center a little bit. Something like that. We need to centralize our rooks. Like that. I think that this is probably a good call. I really hope that we can recapture if this knight tries to take here. Okay, he doesn't try to take here. That's good. Look, he's just got a fortress of pieces around his... I mean, listen, that can actually backfire pretty hard, right? If we get a piece in like the mid-range. Here, I don't think that I have any hope of capturing that knight. And if the problem is if I get closer here, then... Because normal pieces just bounce a ton off of pawns. Do I centralize this rook? Maybe I centralize this rook, but in this direction rather than this direction. Now I think if that knight takes that pawn, then it's definitely going to get recaptured. I do have slightly less regard, I'm noticing, for king safety than Andre seems to. Then again, we could just shove our king into this corner, and maybe it's difficult. But he's got these bishops lined up, and those are actually really spooky. All right, I think that this pawn chain is something that we're going to rely on quite heavily. I don't think this pawn can take this pawn. Also, if you push pieces using other pieces, then the pieces that you like pool shot into don't recapture, or don't capture, period. See, but the problem here is that we can, because we ricochet. Oh no, we don't take the pawn. This was a terrible mistake. Who let me do this and why? Okay, this is fine, because we can just do this. Okay, that was good, I think. I think that was pretty good. Yeah. I feel good about this. Because we can just take like this. And then I don't think that we're in too much trouble. We do need to push this queen out so that we can... Can I take that piece? Yes, for sure, right? And then if either of these pieces takes this piece, I think I can recapture, but that really opens up my king. I should have spent a turn activating my... But that knight can't go... Oh, if this bishop captures both of these pawns, I think that my goose is cooked. Let's see. I think Alex Bay said that restitution for walls is 50%, whereas it's 40% for pieces. So we could like ricochet. Okay. Not even close, baby. We're alive. And we got king safety. So it's all good. Yikes. That was a close one, but not even a close one. So it's okay, because he sacked both of his bishops in there for a knight and some pawns, I think. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of this action. Hopefully that rook can't capture a queen, and now we can run our king into the corner. If that rook can take our queen, then I cry. Everton. Not much more to be said. Ooh. Okay, he's rotating his knight. I'm cool with that, man. Let's move route 2 in this direction. Pretty happy with that. Gotta get this rook involved sooner or later. Okay. Kicking the king like that actually makes a lot of sense. Then again, I've got this. Then again. Hold on. Now suddenly I can rotate these pieces. I've got the bishop pair. And the chess ball bishop pair, I mean, everyone knows. Okay, that's a little stressful, but I can take that piece. Hell yeah, dude. It goes route 2. The problem is now, if that... we lose. We're fucked. What do I capture that with? What can I capture that with? All these pieces are useless. Either this bishop can capture that rook. Okay. The bishop can capture the rook. Man, I think if he rams in here with the queen, then that's an issue. Pawns can go backwards? No, they can't. Hey, listen. I'll take that. I'm up a rook. You see how pawns can go backwards? No, they can't. If you look at the... Like, the blue is the direction in which the pawn goes. You see? And, yeah, you can, like, move it this way, but the blue is still in the other direction. So pawns can't go backwards. Okay, now we're up a rook in an endgame. I feel much better about this. Oh, he fixed it? I see. I wanted to bounce off. You can't bounce off of a minor piece, man. You can only bounce off of pawns. Everyone knows this. Alright. What do we do here? I shouldn't have done this. This was a poor idea. Let's defend that pawn with this pawn, but without enabling him to capture both. Oh my god, he might be able to capture both and I might lose the game here. Never mind. I don't know if I can capture, but at least he can't capture this pawn and my king. Alright. I think we might win the game here. Calculated? What can I say? My man's about to get back ranked. I think I can just take that pawn. Okay, fantastic. All right. Let's see. How do we do this? We can either centralize this rook. Why didn't I capture this pawn with this pawn? Or with this, guys, this was a misplay. I fucked up, everybody. I wish you could change what piece you select. Oh, that's all good. It's all good. We're just gonna centralize. Okay, I'll hope for stalemate. You could still win, man. You can win in a king v king endgame. And you know, knights can't go diagonal, so although admittedly it looks rough. It's funny how you still kind of have a version of the two rook mate, you know what I mean? All right, we got there. GG. GG to Andre. All right, do you wanna switch colors for game 2? Imagine opposition in this game. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're gonna switch colors. Okay. Hopefully this works. Try the orangutan. Aw, hell yeah, doc. All right. All right. We play a pawn b1 plus root 2 every time. Just makes sense. Here, I mean, you're gonna laugh, but I think I might be onto something here. It kind of bothers me that, well, no, because then I guess if you could only play on the diagonal with the pawns if you can capture, then it would, like, the engine would have to check for you whether you can capture. That's like that live. Oh, maybe you could only play that way if you can capture, but if you can't capture, then you forfeit your move. So that way you don't use the engine as like a, oh, can I recapture or can't I? And it doesn't have to do like a billion live calculations for that situation. You get what I'm saying? I think here we do this. I got a plan, okay? I got a plan. This is some like advanced King's Gambit shenanigans. This is, I don't know about all this. I feel good. I feel like I'm onto something. I feel like this is a good opening. The Bishop Frappuccino here is coming soon, alright? I wish other pieces could knock the knight away. I really want to capture both of these pawns in one fell swoop. You know what? I'm not a bitch. I should have been a bitch. I traded the knight for the pawn even. That was a terrible idea. Although, if we get this pawn back, that's actually quite good for us. Okay, listen, knight for 2 pawns? Now it's not so clear. It's pretty clear that was a bad play. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Although, he can't really recapture... Okay, so I have to not bounce off of my own pawn here. Hell yeah, dude! He can't he can probably bounce off the wall and recapture with his knight. This was a bad play. I regret everything. Although I have torn open his kingside. And it is really difficult to... You know... to ensure king safety in this situation. No! No! Alright, this was a bad play. I fully admit. And I also don't want to move this pawn. This was also a mistake. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta deal. Bouncing off the wall is... Yeah, no, it's pretty... It's actually pretty easy clap to take pieces. I think I probably gave away this pawn for absolutely free, by the way. What's 5.5 divided by root 2? What's 5.5 divided by root 2? If 5.5 divided by... Okay, wait, let me think of this way. We're looking at like 3 or 4. Oh, but then there's 50% restitution. And also this pawn's in the way. Never mind. My math is never going to work. 3.88. It probably would have worked. I think I could probably take that. Well, okay, if this bishop wouldn't run into this pawn, which I think unfortunately that it would, I could have taken that knight with this bishop for sure. But right now, I think I can't. And now it is I who has been opened up. That knight's just going to take that pawn and probably bounce off to safety. And I'm not going to be able to recapture with the bishop. This is bad. Guys, I'm getting slapped. Probably should have run my knight over. I think that threatening his knight with mine. Never mind, saved. That is a little bit surprising. Because now we do a little bit of this action. Kind of activate all of these pieces onto the open side of the board. This is like an advanced King's Gambit. Take notes, everybody. No, that barely hit them at all because the restitution on the wall is 50%. Run the bishop on g1 in. That's what I wanted to do earlier, but it's not like I can capture his knight yet, so... But his knight probably can't recapture my bishop either. But really what I want to do is like kick all of these pawns out of the way so that these pieces can go hamburgers. Like this bishop, this queen, and this bishop are what is going to... Alright, yikes. Let's not blunder away the game. That knight can't capture this. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah. No, this is great for me. This is great for me. Actually, here, we probably want to recapture like that. Hell yeah. Now this bishop's open up. Okay, well, no, we're in. We're in, boys. Probably he has to spend a move kicking this king away, right? Oh, shit. He activates the... Oh, that's scary, actually. All right. We're good. We ran the knight in, and it's easy to get our other piece. It's hard for him to activate his pieces, but we don't give a fuck, right? Did he move anything? Andre, did you move something? I didn't see. Did you like accidentally not move a piece? Because then I'll just give the turn back to you. But I didn't see anything move. I also wasn't paying attention. Did anyone see if he moved a piece? Is he still in the chat? A little. Do you want the? Did you mess up? Do you want me to give you back the turn? So I feel bad taking 2 turns in a row. Like, did you mess up or did you mean to move as little as you actually moved? You know what I mean? We gotta listen. There's honor among chessball players, right? I'm not gonna take your chessball elo for free. IDK, I'll never learn to mess up then? What a Russian way to be. Alright. Why not? Yeah, let's get our knight involved in that case. Listen, man. Whatever you say. Oh shit, he's activating his other knight. That's actually a bit of a problem. Maybe Andre's hustling? I wouldn't put it past him. Also a very Russian way to be. That pawn is interesting. Then again, I don't think that I can take both of those pieces at once. Okay, here's the play. Will I capture both of those? We're gonna go for it. No! I didn't take the knight! That hurts so bad. I needed that knight so badly. Then again, if he captures... Yeah. I think that I can probably recapture with this right here pawn. Okay. This is fine. Next variant, chessball with a non-flat board. Oh, Jesus. It's clunky enough, man. It's really interesting, though. Especially if it's like a non-obvious topology. We're just gonna fuck shit up, get our rook involved. You know, if there are like a bunch of saddle points and stuff. Because if it's like a bowl, then that's not interesting, you know what I mean? Like, there's gotta be like interesting ridges and stuff. Chessball with GR? I would play the fuck out of chessball with GR. Hard mode, a hole in the middle of the board? Yeah. Andre was saying like pockets, like billiards. Just put them in. Alright, I feel good about this. What are we down? Are we down material? We are. We're down a knight. I thought this would happen. But now we can just do a little bit of this. Okay, hold on. This is 5 normally. 5 divided by root 2 is 3.8. So we probably go from here to like here, full power. And I want to go about half that. So we'll go from here to like here. Hell yeah, dog. Easy clap. Okay, just what chess needed, the 3-body problem. What's GR? GR is general relativity. The pieces bend the board, and the pieces move around their gravitational source. Yeah. This is actually like really scary for him because he can't take that. Like, this queen is pinned to this king because our bishop's about to fuck shit up, and I don't know if he can take that bishop with this pawn. Like, it doesn't look like he's got the distance. He can block with that pawn, but then I can just take it with the bishop and then jump back. Yo. Okay, can we win the game? I don't know. We can definitely take the queen, but can we win the game? Do we just go for it? Yeah, we win, right? No, we might miss. No, we go for material. We don't go for the win. Connect 6 is on the board. Hell yeah, dude. No, we just I think we could have won. I think we definitely could have won. But this is fine. How do we convert? I don't want to fuck this up, chat. Let's see. We're up a queen for a bishop. I just want so badly to not lose the game. Okay, listen. Queen's OP, right? Queen can go about 5.5 spaces, so that takes us from here to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we want is probably about half power, which is like that, in the direction where neither pawn nor bishop can take, and we probably want to be a little bit on the safer. No! Okay, that's fine. I collided with the rook, but it's okay, right? It's okay here. Queen f5. Queen f5's no. Queen f5 and this bishop definitely takes, because the angular give, like the angular variance that you have from the ordinal directions in the case of a bishop, is enough that I think over that distance you can get, you know, I think that this bishop could probably take a queen that I clumsily throw onto f5. I think f4 is a lot safer, because I think that this is actually in range just about to win the king. So I think he probably has to. I don't think that saves him if I play my cards right. Big if. Okay, hold on. Hell yeah, dog. From downtown. All right. We got him. GG. GG, Andre. Chessball tourney when? I'm actually chessball international master, for those of you wondering. Semet strong. It's because of the physics, man. I didn't spend all those years for nothing. One last? Yeah, we can do it last. I'm having a lot of fun. Chessball, but pieces smooth the ground. They pass over decreasing friction for future pieces. That's interesting. But then, no, because then, well, it's a trade-off. Because then I think that, like, reckless attacking is probably overpowered. You have to give me the, you have to give me the code, by the way. We'll let Andre take white for the last game. This is so fun. Chess curling? Yeah, chess curling. This is too good. The possibilities are endless. Man, what a guy. Alex Bay, this is fantastic. Is this a completely original idea? Like, where did Alex Bay get the inspiration? New fairy chess piece, sweeper. All right. Let's copy this into the correct browser this time. All right. Okay. GLHF, let's go. Curling joke? Ah, the dudes who do the thing to, like, smooth the ice in front of the curling stone or whatever. I don't watch very much curling, but I believe you. Man, he's going with the chat. The chattest plays. Here's I got a new game plan. I got a new game plan. It's pretty much my old game plan. See, that's interesting. He thinks that it's better to push the inside pawns first. I think it's better to push the outside pawns first. Okay, this is a bit degenerate. What are we doing here? Pawn wall. The wall to the south. Rest in peace, Game of Thrones. It was good until it wasn't. Oh no, I should have moved this bishop like full force diagonal this way. Ah, that was such a mistake. Guys, that's a blunder. No. 3 knight c6.5 exclam question mark. That's all I'm saying. Perf. Could not have asked for a better shot. I feel like it's worth throwing a knight in for a few pawns centrally at the beginning. That's just my intuition. Question is whether I'm actually close enough to get more than one pawn here. Answer is likely no. But I might be after a little bit of this. That didn't push this pawn at all. Okay, I'm dejected. That wasn't a great play. Although, that might have actually enabled this. It didn't. I always overestimate, because they lose so much speed, the pieces, when they... Okay, that was a bad trade. Listen, hindsight, famously, 2020, that's just the way that it'd be sometimes. What do we do here? I feel like this is a very clumsy opening. I think that he might be able to take 2 and 1. But no, because it's going to bounce off this way because collisions with pawns are near elastic because they're so much more massive. Oh. This is necessary for there to go there, but we can do with half speed at least. Okay, okay. That was good, I think. But if knight recaptures, we probably can't recapture, so we're just down. We're down bad. What is this? We're just down a full knight, right? Okay, well, we could do a knight bishop sack. That doesn't feel fantastic. Question is whether we can take a knight and another piece. This knight can actually probably just about take that bishop, which would really piss me off. I think we need a little bit more flank play. Hey, Graven. Graven's here. Lamau, what is this? It's chess ball. Alex Bay made this, and a little bit earlier, he cashed in the 10K channel point reward for challenging me. He made this yesterday. It was like 10 hours of caffeine-fueled inspiration. It's chess, but with billiard physics. So now we're playing against Andre, because we got a little 5D chessed out. Pool plus chess, pretty much. Pretty much. It's fantastic. Question is whether... No, I don't have any trust. Then again, okay, listen. Hold on. If 5 divided by root 2 is actually 3.8... then we can probably... No, this bishop has to be a little bit closer because there's so little... You lose so much energy and like the collisions are just so inelastic. If we could get a 2-for-1 with this bishop, I'd go ham every day of the week. Don't get me wrong. It's just not super balanced. With that in mind, like I think that it's just not worth. I think that here we fucking send it, though, with the bishop. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I think that we flank. As soon as, like, any of these pieces move forward, we definitely go for that 2-for-1, though. Actually... No, because we're going to glance off in this direction. This knight's going to take, and we're not going to be able to recapture with these pawns because they're not pushed up forward enough. D over root 2 equals 3.53. What is D? Do you mean 5? Okay, the closer this gets to our side, though, the better for us. Yes! Oh, so good. That is so satisfying. Dog. Easy clap. Goated plays. Fucking MLG, man. What can I say? Okay, now we want our queen to be in range to recapture. If we run our rook in here and it doesn't go far enough to elastically bounce back, right? So, okay, let's see. This is 5. We want to go 2, so maybe like this right here. Perf. Oh, 3.89 was 5.5 over root 2. Okay, that's fine. Bishop takes d3, takes e3. Always a strong move. That's what I'm saying, man. This is goated. Andre doesn't even know. Unless he can capture my queen off of me capturing this pawn, but I don't think so because I can just angle my rook this way. Hell yeah, dude. Easy. Unless that bishop gets involved, in which case I'm fucked. My pawn wall, I think, is better. I'm telling you, man, like the flank. Okay. I might be in trouble. No, because I ricochet off at like at a good angle for me, right? Then again, I don't ricochet off. I just keep moving because the physics of this is borked. I don't know if that bishop can actually capture, though. I mean, there's no way to know other than to try. If that bishop can capture, I'm so fucked. Okay, we want to go about route 2, and this is 5.5, so we got to go like that type of situation. Okay, I think we're safe. If that bishop can capture that queen, it's GG. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm terrified. Can this pawn capture that bishop? The problem is I can't really fuck around and find out. Because if it can't, well, I can always block with the pawn, right? I believe. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. In that case, by the way, Gordian angle. Okay, can we back up a sec? Because I noticed this earlier, but I didn't. Oh. I reached 10k points. Grats, Mage. How are you subbed for 2 months? Because, can you change your name on Twitch? Because I mean, forgive me, but I don't really recognize Gordian Angle's name. But they're a 2-month subscriber. So either I'm like embarrassingly out of touch with my audience, or you can change your name on Twitch. Okay, here's the problem with Andre's situation. If I capture this knight and end up here, there is no way in non-consecutive months. All right, fair enough. Wait, how is Mage not subbed? That's a fantastic question. Well, I think that the subs from the initial, like when I had to gift 1 billion subs, they're starting to run out. If I take this knight and end up here, this queen can't capture, these pawns can't capture, and this bishop sure as fuck can't capture. So I think that this is a terrible miscalculation by our dear Russian friend. If this is... Okay, so diagonally, we're talking 3.8, and I want about 1.8, so about half of that is what I want. So about half the radius here. And then we'll err on the side of... Okay, I think I'm safe from that bishop, and if I'm not, then I cry Everton. Now I have enough channel points to ban a word, so that's true. Probably want to... I wasn't watching, but holy shit. I only caught the very end of it. That was terrifying. But also not even close, baby. Easy clap. I don't know physics, okay. Do they play billiards in Russia? Missed mate. Oh, for me? I wasn't even paying attention. Did I miss mate? Oh, that is a blunder and a half, man, if I missed mate there. That's embarrassing. I don't think that was worth. But, you know, we can play it slow, right? We don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, God, okay. Maybe a knight out here is what I need. I feel much better now. This knight is really going to hold down the fort for us. Oh, God. If I take with the knight, I don't care, right? What's this knight gonna do that this, or this rook gonna do that this knight doesn't? I don't think that he can take this. Can he? No, I'm scared. I need to activate these pieces, I feel. How the fuck do I ever get this bishop out of here? Forget capturing. If that rook can capture that queen, I'm fucked. You know what? We'll give Andre the handicap. It's okay. If the queen got in the back rank here, that'd be deadly. So mate in 2 question mark. Oh, okay. Rewarded. We had faith, and it paid off. I didn't think that angle was all right. So it's cool. Here we probably just take this pawn. We run the rook straight in, right? I keep going for risky plays. I know. Well, maybe I'm the one going for risky plays. Because like if you had taken there, then it would have been like, basically it would have been like, it's really hard for me to activate the pieces over here because my wall of pawns is too strong. Okay, we said 5.5, right? So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like a ridiculous game of chicken. You know what? I'm not taking any chances. Maybe I took a chance here. Can he just take? No, because if he takes the queen, I recapture with the knight. If he takes the knight, I recapture with the queen. If he takes the knight, I probably recapture with the pawn. So I think it's fine. You can also probably take this pawn with this pawn, right? Yeah, easily. No! How did it go so far? Guys. I'm so fucked. How do we get out of this? You forgot about the double takes? I didn't think, because there's like 40% restitution and the collisions are so inelastic. Like, that's the first time that's actually worked out that way. Like, it had to travel so far. I thought there was no way that it could capture both. Like, at all. I did not believe. Okay, what? So we can't... Moving this pawn... I don't know if we can run away with the king. But it was a shallow collision. Dog, don't give me that shit. Okay, I think if we go this way, then there's no angle where the queen can follow. Yeah. I think we're safe. Safe. This is really non-trivial, though. It barely collided with the knight. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This physics engine is fucked. It's fine. We got 2 pieces. Oh, God. Okay, so now we've got to... Now I've got to do probably a little bit of this. Yeah. I like that. Exiled Kings Chess Ball Edition. Yeah. GG. All right. Well, we still won the best of 3, 2-1. GG, Andre. Oh, that was so clutch. I just didn't believe. The thing is, I could have just captured your queen with my own queen there, right? But I thought there's no way that it reaches, so I didn't bother. GG. I should have just taken the queen. I was up 3 pieces. Hindsight's 20/20. Actually, you won 3-1, right? I think we only played 3 games. I think I won 2-1. I think you could have gone to F1 a while ago.